Welcome back to the channel. Let's dive into this segment where Laura Ingraham and Daniel Sheldon call out Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett.
Here to react is Sheldon Daniels, the Republican Texas congressional candidate who is trying to unseat Crockett. He's also an Army vet and an attorney. Sheldon, great to see you. But she really wants to come across as someone who's kind of streetwise and almost at certain instances like she's from the street. But what's the truth here?
The truth is that is the farthest thing from the truth. Jasmine comes from a world that no little girl anywhere in our congressional district is going to have an opportunity to grow up and experience the same thing. We don't have schools in our district that cost $45,000, $55,000 per year to attend. And so it's weird that, she claims to fight for the people when clearly all she's fighting for is the donor class and for herself. She doesn't represent the people of TX30. People are aware of that. And that's why she's trying to rebrand and try to find her footing right now, because she's losing a lot of the support back here home.
Well, Sheldon, Crockett has said a lot of kind of nutty things. We played a few tonight. But some of her comments, these comments might be the craziest. Watch this.
I consistently say that Texas is actually blue. We are. People look at me like I'm crazy. California, demographically, looks more like Texas than, say, Louisiana or Mississippi. People in the state of California have access to the ballot box. They are not engaging in voter suppression.
Sheldon, as a Texas voter, perhaps you can illuminate for us what this voter suppression is she's talking about in the great state of Texas. Sorry, the blue state of Texas with Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and, of course, Greg Abbott, the governor, the blue state.
Texas is a conservative state. We will remain a conservative state. But, under Texas law, I think it's Section 3, Article 28 of the Texas Constitution, our state legislature is allowed to redistrict our districts and precincts based on population changes. And what has happened is over the past 30 years, and even here recently especially, the population and the demographics in our district particularly have shifted to the point where even the county at the local level, they're splitting some of our voting precincts up because there's just too many people, too many active voters. You can only have 5,000 per voting precinct. And so to get to the point, though, this thing is completely legal. The Democrats have done it in the past. I think that what's happened.
Yeah, so for her redistricting. So for everyone watching, she basically is claiming that it's some type of Voting Rights Act violation to redistrict. I mean, Democrats do this every chance they get. I mean, it's just like, it's pot kettle here. I mean, come on.
Article 3, Section 28 of the Texas Constitution. If you're at home, Google that on your phone right now. It's plain as day. And this is why people are unimpressed with Jasmine Crockett, because she's a licensed attorney. She's supposed to be so accomplished. But the law, whether it's in respect to illegal immigration or in this case, the state legislature being able to legally redraw the lines based on population shifts, it's right there, plain as day.
Well,
and it's sad that she goes out.
I would like, Sheldon, I just like all the people in Texas watching. Imagine if you had Jasmine Crockett as your governor or lieutenant governor. Okay, imagine the glorious state of Texas under those situations. Sheldon, we wish you the best. Yeah, a total nightmare.
So here's what I took away from that conversation. Daniel Sheldon isn't just running against Jasmine Crockett. He's running towards something. He wants to bring a different message to the table. One based on experience, results, and a more practical approach to representing the people of his district. Let's look at Jasmine Crockett's record, or more accurately, the lack of one. No major legislative wins, no tangible achievements for her district. She tried to run for a leadership role within her own party and failed. That should tell you something. Even her fellow Democrats aren't buying what she's selling. Sheldon said it best, she's addicted to identity politics. Whether he wins or not, I think his story and this interview highlight a shift that's happening across the country. Voters are starting to look past the slogans. They want to know what their representatives are actually doing for them. And that's a conversation worth having. As always, thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and we'll see you next time.